I'll pull back the curtain. I recorded a video for Player Profiler about 2 months ago, and they asked me to make the profile on Kenneth Walker. And I said, "Oh, Kenneth Walker, he's going to be a great value for you in fantasy. He'll be a rock solid running back, back end running back one. He'll be Nick Chubb light, and if you can get discounts on him, that would be great. He was trusted by the coaching staff. The coaching staff was willing to put him out there, even if he was being inefficient at times. And I don't see how the Seahawks can draft a day one or day two running back. And boy, am I eating my words right now, because Zach Charbonnet is also a day two draft capital. He had almost the same draft capital as Kenneth Walker, and this is in now back-to-back drafts. Walker played really well down the stretch. He was trusted with 20 plus touches, wasn't very involved in the passing game, but didn't need to be, with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett playing very well. But there's going to be some ceiling cap, I think. And I think there's also going to be, if you see some rotation in of Zach Charbonnet, there's goal line work to be had. There's third down work to be had. So it hurts my soul, because I took a lot of back end of round 2, early round 3, Kenneth Walker before the NFL draft, and now that's biting me in the butt. Are there any points of redemption?
No, it's not. You're too far in. At this point, you might as well just keep on. What's the old saying? When you're knocking on the devil's door, just keep knocking and run. Play Nicky Nine Door with him or something like that. That's basically what you're at right now, because look, Kenneth Walker averaged 13.5 fantasy points per game last season. So I'm not saying that Walker is going to be a bad player. But when a team goes out there and adds a dynamic pass catcher such as Jackson Smith and Jigba, and then add another talented running back in the backfield there in Zach Charbonnet, that's going to cut into the 255 touches that he saw from a season ago. And we know that Pete Carroll doesn't give a damn about your draft capital. This is the same team that drafted Rashad Penny in the first round and that kept him on the bench as Chris Carson made a name for himself, right? So Pete Carroll, he doesn't care about what your draft capital happens to be. Now, Geno Smith, he's going to be asked now to support a trio of top receivers this season, and I don't think there's enough balls to go around to keep everybody happy. Let's call it the way it is there. Let's turn our attention to that backfield, because when you look at everything here, it caught a lot of fantasy managers, like you said, like yourself, once Seattle decided to draft UCLA back there at the 21st pick of the second round, but that value was too good for the Seahawks, obviously, to pass up. With Charbonnet's downhill running style and the weapons in this passing game, I think the Seahawks want to get into that play action style, and that is going to be a focal point of the offense. And to be honest with you, it's going to be downright scary. But when you look at Charbonnet versus Walker and their college production and their careers, it's pretty similar as far as contact per attempt. If Walker holds an average of 4.27, Charbonnet is not too far behind at 3.54. So you're getting almost the same running back there as far as their running style is concerned. But Charbonnet and 7th round pick there, Kenny McIntosh, offer more upside in the passing game than what Walker does. We saw the Seahawks pretty much exclude Walker when it came to passing situations there, or not give them the ball. You've got DK Metcalf, you had Tyler Lockett, but you're still throwing the ball to like Colby Parkinson and Will Dissly. I mean, you couldn't throw Walker 1 or 2 balls here and there. Like, seriously. Now that passing opportunity or lack thereof opportunity is what is going to limit Walker's ceiling. Charbonnet is going to get on the field a little bit more. Kenny McIntosh is going to get on the field a little bit more as far as when passing situations. So Walker, he could be limited to first and second down type stuff, which is not bad, because Dameon Pierce still had 250 touches there, missing a couple games last season, still turned in a RB21 type season when it was all said and done. I think that's where Walker's going to be. He's still going to be a back end RB2 as far as I'm concerned right now, but there's going to be weeks you're like, oh, really, man? Really? And Zach Charbonnet is going to get more and more touches as the season goes, which is going to limit, again, what Kenneth Walker is able to produce.
And here's the thing. Pete Carroll did not want DJ Dallas to be the running back 2 yet again. That's the reality. So getting another quality running back that can be the 1B, essentially, to Kenneth Walker, I think that is going to be a reason why Kenneth Walker overperformed versus what he's going to do this year.